This is Raider News Update with Bianca DeMaria and Jasmine Charles with the news, Tyler Hubbert with arts and entertainment, and Jodie Cornwell with sports. And now, from Studio B at Scotch Plains Fanwood High School, Bianca DeMaria and Jasmine Charles.
Welcome to Period 4-5 Raider News Update. I'm Bianca DeMaria.
And I'm Jasmine Charles. A recent study concluded that caffeine may delay brain development in teenagers. Caffeinated drinks such as coffee, tea, and energy drinks are very popular among teenagers. Due to the large amount of caffeine that teens drink, an average of 109 milligrams a day, to be exact, the amount of sleep that they get is hindered, which delays brain development. Caffeinated drinks are not made for teenagers. They are made for adults. With that in mind, if a teen drinks a lot of caffeine, they will feel the effects of it more than an adult would. Parents need to be aware of the risks that caffeine entails and should be warning their children about consuming too many of them. Teens should also be aware of the adverse effects that caffeine can have.
On September 16th, Damon Janes, 16-year-old high school student running back, died after a head-on-head collision during a Friday night football game. The high school football community in Western New York spent the weekend rallying in support of Damon and his family. In respect to Damon and his loved ones, the school board voted unanimously to cancel the season. A coach said, "We are not giving up Damon's legacy. We are taking time to heal. Our players need time to grieve and have time to be together away from the lights and games for a while. This in mind, we need to ensure that our football players stay positive and, most importantly, safe."
Matt McGowan and Elijah Fields have teamed up to bring us a new feature about professional sports predictions. Their first edition concerns student predictions concerning who will be the opponents in the World Series.
It's Matt McGowan and
Elijah Fields.
And we're here with our real-world sports predictions. All right, and Elijah, what do you think?
To me, I think the Reds going to win the World Series, so that's my opinion.
This is our first sports prediction with Eric Manfra.
I think the Red Sox are going to win it all because David Ortiz is a beast. He hits a lot of home runs, and he's just an animal.
I think the Dodgers are going to win because they've been on a hot streak since the All-Star break, and they have a young, talented team.
Our last, Jonathan Burgos.
I think the Red Sox will win because they posted good numbers late in the season, and they clinched the #1 spot in their division, and they have good pitching. And the Dodgers, I would like to see them face in the World Series.
And we're back with our next prediction.
And this is Rashawn Gary. Who do you think is going to win the World Series in a Major League Baseball game?
I think the Red Sox will win.
Why do you think the Red Sox going to win?
I like their pitcher.
That's good. Really good.
Yep.
On October 9th and October 23rd, Scotch Plains Fanwood High School will be hosting Project Adventure. Project Adventure is run by Mr. Hom with the help of some high school students. Project Adventure is when 7th graders from Park and Terrell have a day full of team building activities. It will be taking place on the lower field and on the rope course during the school day. These activities show the 7th graders how to work well with others in a fun environment. Project Adventure also teaches high school students how to be aspiring leaders to others. The Music Booster Pasta Night will be held in the high school cafeteria on Wednesday, October 23rd from 5 o'clock to 8 o'clock p.m. Admission is $6 per person. Children under 3 are free. Families of 3 or more are $5 each. Ticket price includes dinner, dessert, and beverages. Now let's go to arts and entertainment with Tyler.
Thanks, Bianca. This week's top 5 songs are number 5, Blurred Lines by Robin Thicke, number 4, Wake Me Up by Avicii, number 3, Royals by Lorde, number 2, War by Katy Perry, and coming in at number 1, Wrecking Ball by Miley Cyrus. The top 5 movies are Don John, number 4, Baggage Claim, number 3, Rush, number 2, Prisoners, and coming in at number 1, Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs 2. The Scotch Plains Fanwood High School Rep Theater program is having its first interest meeting on Friday, October 11th. All who are interested in being a part of this year's Rep Theater play should attend. And now let's go to Critics Corner.
I'm Danielle.
I'm Dan.
And this week we're critiquing Battle of the Year. Battle of the Year is a real event that goes around the United States and around the whole world since 1995. So this movie can be seen as a cliche, sporty, dancey movie. But personally, I like these movies because you can actually see the struggles, the hardships, the championships, how hard the team's working, and the relationship between the team members, not just relationships between some girl and some guy. And Also, something I have to really appreciate for this movie is the phenomenal choreography, definitely till the end of the movie. I really enjoyed it, and being a dancer myself, I fell in love with it. What about you? What do you think?
Well, definitely it is a cliche movie, as every sports movie is pretty much going to fill out the same thing because it's a formula that works. It's been done, it's going to happen, and stuff. But first I'm going to hark on the 3D. The 3D for this movie was not good at all. She didn't see it in 3D, I did. And it was a mistake because mainly that there was parts of the movie that I couldn't see what was going on. It was so dark that I had to take off the glasses. And also that sometimes there's parts where it's really 3D, where you need the glasses, and then there's other parts when you could wear it like, not wear the glasses, sorry, like it was any old movie. The acting is nothing good. Well, not good. It's just ordinary, bland, no Oscar-winning performance, definitely. You could definitely tell the characters who they're going to be, what their purpose is in the movie. Like I said, it's really predictable, but the only good thing I have to say is that the dancing was very nice, and 3D did work with the dancing.
Talking about the actors, a lot of the actors were only there to get ratings and to get people to pay for the movie, such as Chris Brown, Josh Peck, and a famous YouTuber that is just kind of like a surprise guest throughout the movie. Yeah, that's pretty much it. What's your rating for it?
I would give it a 2 out of 5 stars. Like I said, for all my reasons, cliched, nothing special. It's just, if it's a movie that if there's nothing else out, which nothing was out, it's a movie to go see. It's gonna use you up your time. It's just something to watch, nothing special.
For me, I give it 3 out of 5 stars because I have to give it 2 stars for the dancing. I love the dancing, if I haven't said that enough. But the extra stars because the acting may not have been phenomenal, Oscar-winning, but some of the actors did cry on cue and did give good enough reactions to actually be able to enjoy watching the movie. So, yeah. That was Critics Corner. Please come back next week.
And now let's go to Weekend Preview.
Hi, welcome to this week's major events. I'm Michaela.
And I'm Stephanie.
On Tuesday, October 8th, the varsity girls volleyball will play against Arthur L. Johnson in the new gym at 4 p.m. Or travel to Keller Stadium in Westfield to watch our girls varsity soccer team play against Westfield also at 4. Our football team will be playing North Plainfield High School under the lights at 7 p.m. on the 11th at North Plainfield High School.
And on this week's movies, opening up this week will be Captain Phillips, starring Tom Hanks, and Hunt, starring Daniel Shuttran and Jackie Weaver. Both are opening on October 11th. So back to the studio.
And that wraps it up for arts and entertainment. Now let's go to Jodie with sports.
Thanks, Jasmine. The Raiders are still going strong in terms of athletics. At the Cougars tournament on Friday the 27th, the gymnastics team tied for second with ALJ. Maddie McNichol had an especially good performance. Now let's go on location with Maddie.
I'm on location with Maddie on the gymnastics team. Maddie, how's the season so far?
It's doing really good. We've recently been ranked in the top 20 in the state.
That's good. And have you done anything recently?
This past Friday, we just placed second at the Cougar Invitational.
Okay. Good luck with the rest of your season, and back to the studio.
The volleyball team had their most recent win against New Providence on Thursday. Game 1 was 25-20 New Providence, Game 2 was 25-20 SPF, and Game 3 was 16-25 SPF. The next volleyball game is today, October 1st, against Woodbridge at home. The boys soccer team had an unfortunate loss against Bridgewater with a score of 2-1. It was a close game, but Bridgewater scored to win the game in the last 3 minutes. James Murphy had the only goal. The girls soccer team won on Saturday at home against Kearney, beating them 7-2. Goals were scored by Karina Cecchio, Sarah DiOrio, Katie Harper, Kelly Yeager, Paige Hayden, and 2 were scored by Tori Baliatico. The girls' next game is at home against Governor of Livingston.
That wraps it up for this week's sports.
Now let's go to Car of the Week.
Hi, we're Jenny and Jenny, and welcome to Car of the Week.
Here we have senior Gabrielle DePaula and her 2008 Chevy Suburban. Color of Gabrielle's car is classic black. She drives the extra big car because she loves driving her brothers and sisters around. What is it like driving a big car?
I like it because it's comfortable. I can fit all my friends and all my family in it.
And now we have the interior of the 2008 Chevy Suburban. Here we have the satellite radio that plays XM, AM, and FM. Here we have a DVD player in the car. We also have side airbags and front airbags. Gabby, what's your favorite aspect of the interior?
My favorite thing is probably the radio because I can listen to music wherever I go.
It's Car of the Week.
Now let's take a look at this week's weather with Stormy Stephanie.
Hi, this is Stormy Stephanie, and this week's weather is, on Monday and Tuesday will be raining, on Wednesday it will be partly cloudy, and Thursday and Friday will be sunny. And the temperature for this week will be in the 70s. This has been Stormy Stephanie, and back to the studio.
That wraps it up for Period 4-5 edition of Raider News Update.
Be sure to tune in next week for Period 7-8's News Edition.